So here you have the tracking sheet of the DIY sales CRM, which we had created earlier. I will leave a link to the tutorial on how to create a DIY sales CRM. So if you haven't watched that video, you can go and first see the tutorial and then come back for this follow-up video where we will create a sales dashboard. So this is the DIY sales CRM. I have just filled in a few demo details here. So standard name, company, phone, email, and you have the lead owner, which is members of your team. You have the lead source. So you have a drop down here, organic, paid, referral, telecalling. You can edit and add more sources. So here you have a lead status for open leads, warm, hot, cold. Here you have the stage. So what stage is the lead in? If it is closed, if a proposal has been submitted, then you have the value and you have the close date. For open deals, it's good to have a next action and a deadline. And then you have the calculated fields, the lead, age, and the month. The drop downs come from this list sheet. So you have the owner, CRM source, the lead source, the lead status, and stages. So you can change, edit, expand, reduce as per your requirement. So it's mentioned in the earlier tutorials. Let's get started with the dashboard. So in the dashboard, we'll be creating the following reports. So first we'll have a monthly summary where it'll be a table where you will have the month, then you have the count of the lead, total, open, won, lost, conversion, revenue. You'll have a cumulative summary. You'll have a lead source report, a lead stage report, and team performance. So here I have the dashboard sheet created. I've added these blank cells. So you can create it the way you want, where you want. So this is the cumulative summary. So we have the lead count, revenue. So let's get started. Let's first get the total number of lead count. So this is going to be very simple, is equal to count A. And then you go to the list column, sorry, the CRM data. And you take the number of leads that you have. So you could choose whether you want to count the name, the company. So what is the value, the compulsory field that you need to have for all your leads? So I would rather go with the lead date or the company name, but that's your choice. Let's check the lead date here. And we need to reduce it by 1 because we also have the column header. So here you could see 27 is the lead count. If you come to the CRM sheet here, and if we check, we have 27 leads in here. That's the total lead count. This is the simplest one. Then we need to take the revenue. So revenue is the value of all the leads that have been closed as 1. So here the formula would be is equal to sum if open bracket, you go to CRM and you select the range. Then the criteria is closed 1. So closed -1 inverted commas closed. And then we need to take the sum range, which is column N here. And here you have, let's just format it. I'll reduce the number of decimals. Yes, so 601,000. So let's go ahead and let's check it here. So let's filter it out. Let's take all the closed 1 and here rightly. So that's the formula. So yes, the formula is right. Now just to validate it for you. So that's your revenue. Now you have the leads 1. So here you need to again go ahead and take a count of the leads, but only leads that have been closed as 1. So count if is the formula which we'll be using. We'll go to the CRM sheet. We'll select the range, comma, and the criteria is closed -1. So 9 leads have been closed as 1. And similarly, for lost leads, count if you go to CRM, you select the same range. The criteria here is closed-lost. So you won 9, you've lost 9. Let's go ahead and let's just validate that for you once. So closed, lost 9. So just to validate it for you that the formula is right and you're getting the right values here. So the average deal value is the total revenue divided by the number of leads won. So this is pretty simple. You just need to take this divided by the leads won. And again, we will remove the decimals just for it to look a little better. So 66,809 is the average deal value for your business. And the conversion is the number of leads won divided by the total number of leads. So it'll be a percentage value. So 33% is your conversion. So you can go ahead and you can format it. So for the counts, let's use the blue and white combination, revenue, conversion, and deal value. Let's just use a different color, maybe green. I usually like this. You could make it as colorful as you want. You could choose your brand colors. You could choose your favorite colors, whatever works for you. You could even have conditional formatting. For example, if I want the conversion percentage to be more than, say, 25%, depending upon your historical performance. So let's say conditional formatting greater than 0.25, green fill. Okay, so if it is more than 25%, it's green. If it's less than, say, 20%, it would be red. So similarly, you could do it for revenue, you could do it for average deal value. That's up to you. So this was the first part of the dashboard. As you could see, the cumulative summary is done. So a small tick mark here. We've done with the cumulative summary. Let's create the monthly table. So monthly would be a table report. So we'll start with month, and let's for the year 2023. So take the first month that you're starting with, and then just drag it down up till December. So we have the 12 months here. I'm sorry, this is for January. So we are starting from January, not from April. So take the first month that you have, drag it down, and we have all the months. And here we have a total column. Now, what do we need in the monthly summary? We need total counts, total open, won, lost, conversion, and revenue. So total, this is the total number of leads, won, lost, open, conversion percentage, and revenue. So this is what you need. You could format this as a table, or you could just go ahead and format it yourself. So this is what I will do. I will just drag it a bit. Revenue needs to be a little broader because of the figures. This will all be in bold. You could choose the formatting that you want. It's all up to you. Make it as colorful as you would like. The total column as well. Yeah. Done. So now you need to add the formulas. So here you need to first take a count of the total number of leads for each month. So is equal to Countif. You need to go to the CRM sheet. We have the date column. So select this. Criteria is the month, which is I6. So 3. Now here, this needs to be frozen. That's it. So I6, just drag it and okay, let's just copy the formula. Yes, not the formatting. So right click, paste special formulas. So here you can see 3 in 5, 3 leads in January, 5 in February, 4 in March, 2 in April, 7, 5, 1. And you do an automatic sum. This is 27. So you just press Alt and equal to, and it takes an automatic sum. So if you go to the CRM sheet and you could verify that January we had 3, February we have 5, March we have 4. Go to the dashboard. 3, 5, 4. Yes, that's how it is. Now let's take the 1. So here we'll have one more criteria. So count if S. So criteria range 1. Go to the CRM sheet. Criteria range is the month. Go back to dashboard. I6. Criteria range 2. Go back to CRM. Is this, and then leads closed as 1. So copy, right click, page special, values. I'm sorry, I just forgot to freeze this. So place a $sign, function F4 is the short form. F4, yes. So again, selected, right click, paste special, formulas. So here you have 1 lead in January, 3 in February, 2 in March. We'll go ahead and we will validate that. January, 1 lead as 1. February, we have 3. So yes, the formula is right. Again, alt equal to, or you could just do a sum formula. So 9 leads 1. Now, since we have the values here, we'll take conversion. We will just add if error for it. So for the upcoming months where the value is 0, you won't get an error value. So 1 leads divided by total leads, comma 0 for the error value. This will be a percentage. Copy, right click, formulas, percentage. So you are done. Same formula would come here as well. No auto summation for this. Formulas, percentage. So now let's take the lost value. So it'll be as good as 1, but we'll just go ahead and add the condition as closed lost. So count if S, CRM, you take the month column. The first criteria is the month. Criteria 2 is the stage, and it is closed hyphen lost, inverted comma close, bracket close. Let's go ahead and add the $signs here. Function F4, function F4, copy, select it for all the months, right click, paste special, formula, and then auto summation. And open leads are pretty simple, is equal to total minus 1 minus lost. Copy, right click, paste special, formulas. So here you go, and auto summation. So here you have 27 leads, 9 won, 9 lost, 9 open, pretty even, but we are going to change that, and we will just see how it works. So now we need to calculate the revenue for each month. So is equal to sum if S. So first we need to take the range. So the month is the range. Criteria for this is the month. Then, I'm sorry, we had to take sum if S, not sum if. So sum if S. First here is the sum range. Sum range will be the value column, comma. Then you have criteria range 1, which is month. So you go to dashboard, you pick the month. Then you have criteria range 2. Go back to the CRM sheet, select the stage column, and the criteria is closed hyphen 1, inverted comma closed, bracket closed. So here we are going to again function F4, function F4, function F4. Copy, right click, paste special, sorry, right click, paste special, formulas. Okay, I've made a mistake. So Control Z, Control Z. Yeah, so copy. As you can see, I'm not an expert, but I'm still able to create this dashboard. So if you're a beginner level user, this works for you. So right click, paste special formulas, and then we will just add this number formatting, reduce the decimals. Yes. So as you see, 601,280, 601,280. It works. You have the monthly revenue. So here we have created. Now you could add a little bit of formatting. For example, select the month column, go to conditional formatting, add data bars. You could also add color scales if you like. For example, the months with the highest scale could be green. So this could be one. So you could just tell, but I somehow prefer the data bars. Those look better in a dashboard. So go to data bars, pick whichever color you want. So gradient fill, solid fill. Let's take the gradient fill. So you could also read the numbers carefully. Let's make the numbers bold. So here it gives you a visual representation that, okay, Feb was the highest revenue, followed by March, and then you had a slight dip in April. May, you have covered up. June, the leads are still to closed. Even for conversion percentage, you could add the conditional formatting that, okay, if let's say the conversion was more than 30% or more than, say, 40%, then you would have it as green. If the conversion was less than 20%, then it will be red. So this is up to you. Or Control Z, Control Z, you could go ahead and choose to have data bars. So let's choose a different color, maybe a yellow. So again, you could see that, okay, February had the highest conversion, followed by March, followed by April. So you could use same kind of conditional formatting for the number of leads. For leads one, I think the font needs to be equal everywhere. So let's make it 11. Yeah, that's it. So here your monthly cumulative summary is also ready. So you have the name of the month. Here it is. You have the total lead count, one, lost, open, conversion, percentage, revenue. So you know, okay, if things are working, if things are not working. Let's go ahead and change the data. Let's go to CRM. And here we have, let's say, July. So we have one lead for July. Let's add one more lead for July. So let's say we received, today is the 4th of July. Let's say we received one more lead today. Test. I won't add the other details. Let's leave that blank. This is just a test value. Let's say, let's select from the drop down, Amit. Let's say paid advertising seems to be a hot lead. Contact stage. And so now we have 28. So let's go ahead and see. Now we have 28 and we have 2 in June and July, sorry, 2 for July. And let's close a deal in June to see if the monthly dashboard is working fine. Let's take the first lead of June. That's closed. The second one, which was in negotiating, let's close it as 1. And it's closed on the 4th of July. So let's go back to the dashboard. And here we have the conversion percentage for June. And you could see overall things have updated as well. So I'll just save it and we'll go back to our checklist. We'll go back to our checklist and the monthly summary is done. Now let's make the lead source report. So it'll be a table similar to this. So we have the lead source report. Here is our lead source. Let's just copy the values. Let's go to the dashboard. I always do pay special. That's more out of habit. So lead source. So count, 1, conversion, revenue. So let's just add the grill. Yes, I'm just doing a bit of formatting the way I like. That's what a DIY CRM lets you do. Format it the way you want it to be, the way you want to look at, the colors that you like. So here we have, so again, let's put the formulas in. So is equal to count if, I think we only have one criteria. So we need to go to the range CRM. This is the lead source and the criteria is I-21. I-21. 5. So let's just function F4. Done. Copy. Right click. Paste special formulas. So you can see the total is again 28. So it works out. Now here we need to go ahead and we need to add count if S. So criteria range 1 is this. Closed 1, comma, criteria range 2 is the source. Go back to the dashboard sheet and I-21. Close it 3. So here function F4. Function F4 done. So here copy, right click, paste special formulas. So you could see total 10-1. Conversion is pretty simple, is equal to if error, just to avoid the error values, 1 deals divided by total deals. And this would be percentage, copy and paste. So here you have the conversion. You can add the data bars just to see which lead source has a better conversion, the visual representation. So obviously organic converts well, paid gives you more leads, but let's also look at the revenue. So is equal to sum if S. First is the sum range. So we are trying to check which deal source gives you the maximum revenue. So criteria range 1 is the stage. It has to be closed 1, which we are interested in. Then we have the lead source. And then you go to the dashboard, I-21, close it. And again, freeze it. So function F4. Function F4. I just like doing this. Function F4. Done. So copy, paste, number formatting. Done. So you can see the total value matches the total value here. So again, pretty similar here. I don't see much of a difference right now for our demo data. Conditional formatting, data bars here. So let's go ahead and let's tweak it a little. So let's change one organic page. So let's go back to the demo data. Here you have an organic as closed 1. Let's make it telecalling, for example. Just playing with the data here, and here you could see. Now you have some differences here. Organic is reduced to 2, telecalling is 1, and here you have the source-wise analysis. So let's go back to our checklist, and lead source report is done. Same we could do with the leads stage report. So let's just copy this lead stage report. What are the options we have? So we have stages here. So let's go ahead and let's create another table. Lead stage. Let's copy the values from here. Control C. Control V. Now here we just need to look at the count of leads in the stage. So this is going to be pretty simple. You don't need to have a lot of values here, and you could do just a contribution field. So you know at what stage, how many of your leads are lying there. So just make a table. these two centrally aligned. I just like doing that. Again, pick a color of your choice. I'll go with green here. So yes, now count if range. So here we need to take the lead stage and it's going to be I-27. So my favorite function F4, copy, select, right click, paste special formulas. So you can see the total is 28. You can add a total column if you would like. Contribution is equal to if error this divided by the total number of leads, comma, 0, percentage. This you'll have to freeze. So function F4, copy and paste. So here you could do the data bar rule. So again, pick a color of your choice. We haven't used blue, so let's use blue. So visual representation tells you that, okay, closed won and closed lost. Or you could ideally remove the closed won and the closed lost because these are the closed ones. So let's do this. Let's remove the closed won and the closed lost. So these are your lead stage open. This is what you actually need to monitor. So lead stage open reports. So yes, so now you know the total number of open leads, which is 9. You can also add a total column here. Let's add a total column instead. That'll make it a little easier to monitor. Let's give it a color. Yes, so you know that, okay, you have 9 leads open. Out of the most are in the qualified stage, 2 are in the proposal stage, 1 in the negotiation stage. So while reviewing your performance, your leads, this is what you can look into. Then if you see, okay, 4 leads are in negotiation or 2 are in proposal, you go to the CRM tracker, you filter out the relevant leads, let's say the proposal leads, and you talk to the respective lead owners to understand what's happening with those leads and what you could do as a team to expedite the closure of those leads. So again, we have the lead stage report done, and then you can have a similar report for your team performance. So here you have Melissa, Amit, Asif. So let's go ahead and let's create a report here. So lead owner. So you need to have total 1 lost, open, conversion, revenue. And then you could have a total column here. This is the last table which we will create today. It's going to be the same way which we have created the other reports, but this would just be a kind of a recap for you. So let's do this. What color would you like me to choose? Well, let's go with this, just playing with the colors here. Sorry, as I said, I'm not an expert. I just know how to work with this to create the kind of reports that I like. So we need to understand the number of leads for Melissa. So this is simple. Countif, go to CRM, lead owner column, go back to the dashboard. I-35, my favorite function F4 to freeze the fields. Copy, right click, paste special formulas. So, okay, Melissa has a lead more than these two. Now we need to go this and we need to add count if S. So criteria range, go to CRM. Criteria range is the stage. The stage we are interested is closed won. Criteria range 2 is lead owner. And that's gonna be I-35. So Melissa has 4 leads as 1. My favorite function F4, function F4, and here let's freeze I because we're going to copy the formula to lost as well. So here we go. Instead of 1, we need to go ahead and click as lost. Copy these. And here we have done. Done. So everything matches. Let's go ahead and look at Melissa. 4 1 and 2 lost. Just to validate it for you. So filter, remove all, Melissa. Total 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 as 1 and 2 as lost. So yes, the formulas in the dashboard are working fine. Let's go ahead and let's calculate the open leads, which is very simple. This minus this minus this. Copy, right click, paste special, formulas. Done. Conversion percentage is simple. If error, 1 leads divided by total leads, 0. Right click, paste special, formulas. Let's format it as percentage. And now let's calculate the revenue. So sum if S, sum range is the value. Criteria 1 is the stage, which is closed -1. Criteria 2 is the lead owner, comma, Melissa, close. Then you need to go ahead and do my favorite function F4, function F4, function F4, right click, paste special, formulas, auto sum, the number you could see matches. Yes, and you could go ahead and you could do a little bit of conditional formatting if you like. I always like. So you know that, okay, Asif is contributing the most, followed by Melissa, followed by Amit. So here you have your dashboard ready. You have, let's remove the grid lines. Here you go. Sales dashboard, total lead count 28, revenue 681,000, total 10 leads won, conversion 36%, 9 leads lost, 68,000 is the average deal value. You have your monthly summary, the number of months, how they are progressing, your revenue, your conversion. You have your lead source report, what sources are working best for you in terms of number of leads, number of closures, conversion percentage, and revenue. Where are your open leads and what do you need to do to expedite them? And the team performance. So let's look at a checklist. Yes, done. So we have the monthly summary, we have the cumulative summary, the lead source, the lead storage, and the team performance. So that's the DIY sales CRM for sales dashboard for your DIY sales CRM.